What is up, my crypto legends? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday today. Let's analyze all together the Bitcoin market. We can take a look at the S&P 500, which had a massive bounce yesterday. We're also going to take a look at DXY and your favorite altcoins, of course. Make sure to destroy that like button, everyone. Smash it up here. Show some love for me, for the community. I'm just going to say hello to my beautiful community here right away. How is everyone doing, guys? Hope you're excited. It's not an easy range where we're trading at the moment, and I'll explain why in the next coming minutes. I'm going to share with you, okay, what are the potential scenarios that I'm looking for here for Bitcoin on lower time frames, also on higher time frames, currently getting a small little dip. And yeah, basically, I'm going to go through the comment section, say hello, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. And there's only one thing that I'm asking here for the community to do, which is extremely easy if you do enjoy the content, guys, is just to scroll down from the video and destroy the like button, okay? Share some love here for this live technical analysis, educational content, and taking a look at some scenarios here for Bitcoin. And you know, keeping it educational more than anything. So let's just go quickly through the comment section. Say hello. Nuclear, what's up, crypto legends? How are you doing? Big fan from India, sir. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Good morning from Florida. Bitcoin flat after inflation news. Yes, thank you for all you do, Andy, says MT. Hey, thank you very much for joining the live stream, guys. We're having a little bit of a dip here. We could be entering an interesting zone that I was saying to the Legends trading community, of course, on Discord. We'll be going through some scenarios as well that we were mentioning from this price action, guys, which was absolutely phenomenal. This was like almost taking candy of a baby, right? I'll explain the scenarios that we were talking about yesterday on the Legends trading community, which was absolutely golden. It was absolutely phenomenal. So anyway, let me know if you can hear me, guys, if everything's okay. Guys, can we hit $30,000 for Bitcoin today? It's definitely a possibility. I wouldn't be too scared about this drop over here. And we're going to talk about it right away. We're going to start facing some interesting support. S&P 500 is pumping. S&P pumping, Bitcoin dropping a little bit. S&P 500, I still remain bullish. Very much, guys. I'm not sure if you guys remember this level over here, 4,090 points, which is the neckline from this inverted head and shoulder scenario. A very much respected resistance level that was not tapped just yet. As soon as we tapped that level over here, look at this. Bang, we bounced 60 points. I was saying, hey, we are likely to get a bounce from this monthly level. Remember, we do have monthly closes and opens at that level. That's huge support, guys. Let's go to the monthly here on the S&P 500. Look at this. Look how perfect this is, guys. Look how many monthly closes and opens from November of 2022 to February. Close, open, close, open. We have a monthly close above it, okay, last month in March. We come down just a few days ago to hit the monthly closes right there. And look at that beautiful bounce. Wow, very much predictable here a few days ago. All right, a few weeks ago when we were trading in the zone and saying, hey, I'm still bullish. If we do a corrective move, okay, down to the 4,090 points, I expect a really nice bounce from the level. So far, so good, guys. A lot of you will remember this inverted head and shoulder, massive neckline, plus the monthly level, huge level, right? Just with the monthly level, it's a huge range of confluence. Beautiful bounce right there, bang. Still expecting higher, guys. S&P 500 locally for the last few months is bullish. I am still bullish. Any retracements to big support levels is just going to be a buying opportunity, all right, on the S&P, just like we had here at 4,090 points, currently above right now 70 points as we are, looking at the market at the moment. This high over here, could this be a cup and handle scenario as well? It is very, very possible, of course. Very, very possible for that continuation to the upside in the next coming weeks. That is going to be the last run up, in my personal opinion, for this year on the stock market. We are just about to enter in the month of May. You know the deal. Sell in May, right? May is not a great month, okay, for stock market, for crypto. If you do take a look at the history, basically on the stock market, May is not a great month, okay? It's usually bearish. But however, there are some Mays that are bullish. Will this be the case where May is going to be bullish for the stock market? Well, everything's pointing out with the chart that we could still have that momentum to the upside, at least to test this high. That is my ultimate target here at 4,300 points. A little bit over here above this level, I think it's just going to be exhaustion, and that will be the moment to be extremely bearish, okay? We'll be explaining that also in today's live stream. Major level of liquidity to grab, and then that is the moment where we are going to turn bearish, in my personal opinion. So dive in here. Hey, from Canada, Andrew, hello, how are you doing? 0.25 hike next week, says MT. Well, there we go. Crow, how are you doing? Legend, Salim, hello. Like. Hello, how's everyone doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. Hello, Khaled, Kevin, how are you doing, Legend? Dippin, how are you? Thanks for joining. Andy, superb. Miss you from Pakistan. Shai, hello. Yeah, I'm not doing many live streams at the moment. Very busy with other stuff with the community. Also, video updates, getting some more videos for the masterclass. Just keeping busy, doing a tutorial as well on Bybit, a fresh new one, and a tutorial that is going to be launched next week on Apex, okay? Everybody is asking me, what about this KYC? What about the people that cannot trade, on Bybit anymore? I don't want to switch to any other one. Is there anyone that I suggest? Well, of course, Apex Pro, okay? Decentralized exchange that connects directly to your wallet, which is the one that I'm going to do a tutorial by next week, okay? Taking a look here at the features, do a full review of this decentralized derivatives exchange, which is going to be, pretty cool. That'll be launched by next week, guys. So anyway, now then, Mr. Trues, how are you doing? Testity, hi from France. Glad to be on the live stream. Usually always miss, says Salim. Yes, absolutely phenomenal. Well, here we are. Make sure to let me know, guys, any altcoins. We hear you, sound is good. Just trade the sim, try on hourly. Crow, when you can, Andy, finally some movements after partnership with Amazon and Samsung. Okay, Samsung. Okay, we got Crow is having a little bit of bullishness by the looks of things. Greetings from Germany. Hello. Hello from Romania. Hello, Ollie. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Like. You are best ever teacher from Pakistan. Love you. Thank you very much. DXY seems like want to break upside. Yes, also very, very much. Hola from Escocia. Hello, Crow. Jamie Crow, I remember you. We can take a look at Crow right away. Why not? So huge partnership with Amazon. Well, this is pretty interesting news. Absolutely. We're having a little bit of bullishness here. Crow is in a big, massive kind of descending channel for the last few months. It's been respecting very much here, as you can see, the highs and the lows, and it looks like we want to break out from this downtrend momentum, this resistance trend line. That is definitely a sign of bullishness for Crow, okay? Obviously, the confirmation would be breaking above this high. Like I said, this could be the start of the third wave. A lot of people were saying, hey, what about that altcoin season you were mentioning a few weeks ago? Well, we had a little bit of volatility, guys. We need to stay on the safe side as well. But on Crow, if we do see this as the bottom back in December of 2022, there is a possibility that Crow is on the verge of creating a nice third wave here to eat up, the highs that was created in February. It's a very high chance. We're getting a little bit of bullishness right now on Crow, trying to break here the resistance lower high trend line. As you can see, it's struggling a little bit right now, but it is there. It's not looking bad. Not much more to be said, of course. This for me is bullish price action, right? It is bearish price action, but it's for future bullish price action, right? There's the selling pressure is basically over on this. Could we have a little bit more of a pullback? Yes, but if you are bullish in this project, this is the moment to be pretty exciting when you see a little bit of sideways action. Let's go right away. What is going on with Bitcoin? What is going on with the DXY? I got someone here. DXY looks like it wants to, break, to the upside. Well, we can take a look at the lower time frames on DXY. Currently just testing the highs, okay, from previous week. And yeah, basically just about testing the highs from previous week, right? You can see the 18th, 17th, 19th of April right over here. Just about testing. This is still in a downtrend even though the downtrend looks like it is getting a little bit exhausted. The fear right now, are we going to create a massive Adam and Eve scenario on the DXY where we do have a clear neckline at the 105 level? We've created the Adam, and now is this part of the Eve, right? This is a clear exhaustion, right? Right over here. It's getting supported from the low here at the 100 range. Is this going to bottom out and we're going to start seeing DXY having this massive double bottom formation? It is a very, very high possibility, guys. It would be nice to see a test of the lows again, right? Bang. That would be give Bitcoin some bullishness in the midterm, and then potentially get that recovery, right? A nice round double bottom here that's going to take several weeks to come all the way up here to the highs of 105. Everything points out that the corrective move on the DXY is finishing, right? We went down from October of 2022. Massive downtrend, okay? Is this the moment that the DXY is going to start recovering in the coming weeks? It is very, very possible. Signs are saying, hey, that is it. It's exhausting. BTC dump, what is going on? We're going to analyze Bitcoin right away on the higher time frames, okay? And take a look at the 4 hourly and just take a look at this. Right? What is the most likely scenario when you take a look at this chart? Okay. I do see some exhaustion. I'm feeling slightly bearish. However, we're still in a large range. We did break out here from an ascending channel scenario, right? We were in an ascending nice channel here. We broke down and we retraced to hit exactly that level, which is the support turning into resistance, right? The scene of the crime, as they say, which is the higher low support trend line here from this ascending channel, right? This was getting respected very nicely as support, bounce, 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 resistance, resistance right over here. We are just about testing, okay, the support level as resistance. And this, I mean, for me, it doesn't look extremely bullish, right? It doesn't look extremely bullish. So yeah, and like I was pointing out with the community, with the with the live streams, with the videos, it does look like this is part of an ABC corrective move. Look at the pump that we created back in March. This is absolutely insane. This is a huge, massive move of $10,000 in a matter of a few weeks. So it does make sense to create a aggressive ABC correction, right? It does look like we need to have that ABC correction for a cool off, guys. This is just going to be a cool off. It will not be bearish, in my opinion. I think I'll be relatively bullish if we do hit that $25,000 range. It's an extreme resistance that will be turning into support, at least in the short mid-term, right? Whether we do get a huge bounce or a small one, that is the most important support level that Bitcoin has at the moment if we were to have that several $1,000 drop, okay? So, total disbelief, BTC gone below 29,000. Yes, well, we're still in a big range, okay? We can do some short-term technical analysis if you wish. Let me just get this out of the way so I don't have a messy chart. But we're going to talk about some local levels here, okay? And I want to talk about what happened yesterday. Did anybody trade some of this range? I know some people in the Legends trading community did manage to get into some scalp day trade scenarios, and I will show you guys in just 1 second. Right, BTC absolutely collapsing now. Why? When it's not absolutely collapsing, it's dropped a few $100s in the last hour. So yeah, it's not insanely collapsing. Okay, there's nothing to worry about here. But yeah, let me just go through what happened yesterday. Aditya, how are you doing? Famos, hey Andy, any scalp scenarios for Bitcoin? Well, we can take a look at some scalping scenarios on the live stream. We're going to take a look at some altcoins as well. But let me just go through the Legends trading community, okay? Because only yesterday when we did have boring price action, okay? Let me just take a look at the session volume profile right over here. Because we are just about to hit the point of control from yesterday, right? Just about. Look at the point of control right over there. It's almost hitting that level. There is no doubt, big support at the 28.7, 28.8. It would be nice to get another $100 move down before any kind of bounce. If you clean up these lows, even better, create that small little swing failure, then we've got a potential nice little scalp to the upside. This is a bit, this is front running a little bit the point of control value very low from the zone. Would be nice to get that move down and then acceptance back above. Then you're looking for that nice little bounce, okay, to the upside. So far, this is still in no man's land, in my opinion. No big major support at this level where it's getting a bounce. So not much confluence. Let's go through yesterday's price action, guys, because it was pretty fascinating. For me, it was, difficult range, not easy, of course, just as very boring consolidation. And what we did have here yesterday was, you could call it a bump and run. It's a very weird looking bump and run scenario, okay? But basically we had this, right? Where the price created lower highs, right, on the 26th, lower highs at this $30,000 range, and the massive drop, guys, remember this, suddenly a huge drop of $2,000 in a matter of 1 to 2 hours, which was absolutely crazy. Big recovery, you're getting resistance at the lower highs, and I was saying to the Legends community, hey, we are trending down as long as we are creating these lower highs and beneath the trend line. Pretty simple stuff. It is looking bearish. However, there could be a scenario of breaking above the trend line, okay, with some pretty intense volume. The volume, was it intense or not? The volume was there, right? The volume was there, especially when you take a look at the 5-minute time frame. You can see that breakout of the lower high right there. Bang, you have a nice explosive move. And this was very much, mentioned in advance of, getting ready for the scenario. If you break that lower high resistance trend line, keeping it simple, basic technical analysis, sometimes it's the best analysis you could do, right? Keep it basic, keep it simple with the price action. You have the movement up, you bounce beautifully to the resistance of the lower highs and get the bounce to test the highs and even higher. Well, this is what was mentioned yesterday on the Legends trading community. Hey guys, on the 15-minute, as long as we are below the lower highs, this is bearish. But if we do get that nice breakout with some volume and some strength, we are likely to come up to test 28.8, okay, 28.9, or at least the highs, right? When you do take a look at this, hey, if we break out from here, we are looking for that momentum to the upside. And basically, what do we have afterwards? We break out, we test support, and we're moving higher, right? This is basically this price action over here. So, absolutely beautiful, this playing out. And then some people missing in the trade. Hey, what's the next scenario? If I missed long in here at these lows, we could all, there was also the swing failure pattern from this high over here, right? A small little swing failure, right? You can see how it tapped that level and then moved down, bang. This was a quick decision. I was saying, hey, some people, hey, isn't this a swing failure? If you're getting into the swing failure, getting at the highest level possible and take profit at support, because we're breaking here this lower high trend line and momentum to the upside is likely. The other trade scenario for a scalp, and these are just a few $100 move, okay, but with a bit of leverage, you can make some gains if you get in at the right moment. So we can see the highs right there, and this is already an important level. When I see this high over here tested and not broken, what I am waiting for is a movement above that level with high volume, right? What you're looking here is for a nice move up from these highs like this with some volume. Volume was not that huge, but the price action was good. So you get the movement up, you come back down, you test it, and you come back up to almost test the highs. And always I say to the community, hey, if you're long in here, this 29,500, take profits at the 618 or the 78, right, around that range. Just take the profits. You could create a lower high as you're hitting very strong resistance, which is the back, okay, of the candle of the one hourly candle here from this drop, right? This is the beginning of the drop with huge volume. The back of this range is just big resistance, you like it or not. So these scalping scenarios, you need to be very, very aggressive. Of course, we're looking, hey, the next scenario I'm looking for here after breaking the lower high is get above the highs here, right? The 29,500, come back down and test it and have an attempt in testing the highs, right? with high, relatively high volume. The volume wasn't huge, but it was confirmed that it was not a bad trading scenario. So we had that scenario, okay? After this movement, what do we get? Yes, it happened, right? Bang, bang, bang. This is what we're looking for. That is where you get in and you get out. That is a $300 pump that we had right there. It was mentioned in the Legends trading community. We're looking for the scenarios. We are, analyzing the situation. What is the highest probability trade scenarios? If there's no high probability, then of course, we're not looking for trades because the market is here to take our money off us, okay? So we're just talking about highest probability scenarios when we see them and I post them, okay? And yeah, make sure to join the Legends trading community if you want a nice active community, all right? And I'm posting there the potential scenarios of Bitcoin, the trading scenarios there. Make sure to join it, guys. The link is down below in the description if you want to join the Legends trading community on Discord. So yeah, basically right now, we're going to talk here on the live stream. We are getting a little bit of a bounce here, a cheeky bounce, okay? It's a bit of a cheeky bounce. We can get this trend line out of the way because that is, we do not need that anymore. Going to the 15-minute time frame, is there, I got people asking me, is there any scalping opportunities? Is there any day trade opportunities? Well, best scenario here, guys, not going to lie, would be eating up all of these lows. That would be a great idea. When you eat some highs, you usually turn if you do get back inside of the, basically failing to break out, right? When you get that acceptance back beneath, after a breakout, bang, you're moving down. So this is what we're looking for here. These lows to be eaten up, right? Bang, bang, double bottom or get acceptance back in. And then you're moving higher, guys, to eat these highs finally very successfully. That is the only highest probability trade scenario that I do see right now. This range is extremely boring. This is boring range. Why? Because we're in the center part of a massive pump and a massive dump. We're in the kind of no man's land at the moment, right? But there are some trading opportunities. There are some, some lows and highs to be claimed. And next scenario for me, pretty simply, is claiming these lows. I would put an alert right there, add alert right over here for my next trading scenario. If we do claim these lows over here, I'll be paying attention. Will we get acceptance back above these lows? When we do take a look at the fixed volume profile from this range, we do have that value area low, point of control, almost hit that point of control, to be honest. You see the point of control from this range has basically been hit. We just almost kind of tapped that level, as you can see. It's getting a pretty nice bounce at the moment. But to be on the safe side, it would be nice, because if you get into a long position here, where you're putting your stop loss. Is your stop loss here or is it here? And what happens here, people that are getting into long positions too early, this movement doesn't manage to go higher. Bang, you hit these lows. You get below the value area low from this trading range created yesterday. Then you get acceptance back above the lows and the value area low. And that is your ticket. That is your, hey, now I'm getting into low after the clean of the liquidity from early long positions, and getting acceptance back above the highs means a sign of strength. So the reversal is just very, very likely. That is the highest probability scenario that I do see on this trade, on the next potential trade, okay? Could we bounce from this level and absolutely moonshot? Yes. But the highest probability, I'm looking very, very carefully to high probability trades, guys. We miss trade scenarios. If we are bullish at this range, sometimes the price is just going to head up from here and claim these highs. And you're like, damn it, I missed the trade just by $200 or just by $100. That was my interest zone. But overall, we need to know where we're going to place our stop losses, okay? So stop loss in this case doesn't make sense entering here. Where you're going to put your stop loss, already down below at these lows, you got a big, massive loss here, okay? And maybe the bounce is not going to be huge. So it's, sometimes the risk to reward is not worth it. Let's go right away here through the comment section. I am in a short position volume strategy. Absolutely phenomenal. So do we have volume strategy on the lower time frames? Volume strategy, guys. That I gotta say, volume strategy is, you will not see anybody talking about volume strategy, and it's the most simple strategy that there is out there. So yeah, hardly anybody talking about volume strategy, and it's very, very effective. I can see you right over here. So Aditya is saying, hey, I'm getting into a short position because of volume strategy. Yeah, we do have a resistance support level here. Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. So yeah, volume strategy. We've got high volume on this move down. We have a confirmed breakout. We're just about testing the range right now. I wouldn't be in a rush. Because we have been trending down here a little bit. Even though going to lower prices would be the ideal scenario. Let's go back here to the 5-minute chart. Is there a possible Gartley pattern here? Are we hitting the 7/8 Fibonacci right over here from this pivot low? Right? Look at this. When we do have a pivot high, and you could arguably discuss the last pivot low before the price pumps, it's this one right over here, right? Then we get the breakout of lower highs, and this is part of a movement up here. Then down, then up, then down. Is this a Gartley pattern right over here on the lower time frames? Let me just check here if we are hitting 7/8 Fibonacci from this pivot low to the high. Yeah, basically just tapped the 7/8 Fibonacci right there. So it was not a bad long here, actually. It was not a bad long. Why? You're hitting 7/8 Fib level from this pivot low to this pivot high. You are creating that Gartley pattern. So, yeah, there was a small Gartley pattern right over here. You could arguably discuss this pivot or this one. It was basically the same level. Then you got the drop to the 7/8, 7/9, right? If we do take a look at session volume profile to see, I mean, point of control was there. It was slightly lower. We kind of front run the point of control. So, yeah, this zone is the buying interest zone. Unfortunately, we are having a little bit of a front run right now. Bouncing from the 7/8 right there. What can I say? It's already pumped a few $100s. From 28,900 to 29,000. Yeah, it's about a $300 pump almost. A little bit aggressive, as we know consolidation was created, and slightly front running the point of control. But this was a nice level of interest. A small little consolidation at this range would have been nice for that long position. Yeah, not much more to be said. Volume strategy here could be playing out. If we do take a look at this pivot high to the lows, we're still very far away for the target of that Gartley pattern. Not an easy range, guys. This is just in the middle of no man's land, and when you're in the middle of no man's land, you just create these kind of waves, right? You're just in a huge range. Not easy. These are just for scalping. You know, these levels are for scalping. Let's take a look. Andy, total 3 crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. What's going on with that one? Let's take a look right away. So, Mescal, how are you doing? We got Richard here. So, Andy, hi, Andy, why you are not making lives these days? Please make more lives. Yes, I'm sorry. Just busy with other stuff. We're doing video updates as well. Concentrating with the Legends community, doing tutorials. So a lot going on, okay? And yeah, not many lives at the moment, unfortunately. But we're going to keep 2-3 lives at least a week. So yeah, anyway. Total crypto market cap 3. Where are you? I was reading a comment here. I've lost the comment of total crypto market cap. Right. Huge inverse head and shoulders on the daily, on the 4 hourly. René Montenegro. We got the largest bearish guy here in the community. calling Rene Montenegro, please give me your price prediction down below on the side in the comment section. Okay, Rene Montenegro is calling for $9,000 Bitcoin or $12,000. Let me know what is your price target right now. So let's go to the total crypto market cap, guys. Total crypto market cap 3. This is this is not including Bitcoin. Sorry, this is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. On the daily, huge, massive inverted head and shoulder. Absolutely. Yeah, this is something that we have been talking about here. We were talking about, hey, altcoin season, on the horizon. It's looking very, very good. And then the last week we had a little bit of a drop on Bitcoin. We had altcoins getting, so a little bit of a move down. People were very, very confused, saying, hey, I thought we were coming into altcoin season. Well, we are, but we're having these dips as well, right? We are having some dips. So yeah, it does look like very much a reversal scenario here on the total crypto market cap 3, right? These are altcoins, even excluding Ethereum. It does look really bullish. We could see some bullishness in the coming weeks, and we could see the altcoin season finally, right? This is no time to be bearish. Look at this. This is a massive consolidation accumulation scenario, whether it goes down a little bit more or up. This is in its ending, okay, of bearishness, right? This is not going to go down to $150 billion of market cap, right? It's just basically consolidating here for the next coming months, possibly, before we get into that run up, right? So it's looking pretty bullish. This is clearly a reversal sign of price action, right? Whether you believe it or not, it's just, that this is, the charts are charts, right? The selling pressure is over. So there's small percentage up and down on altcoins. You might see an altcoin up 10%, 20%, down 10%, down, but overall, no more minus 50%, minus 60% drops. Okay, this is not happening anymore. So yeah, let's go here. Love from India, lots of love from India, says Chachu. Thank you very much. Why is Tomo is not affected at all from Bitcoin? It's altcoin, and when BTC went down, this went way higher. Tomo Chain is a very interesting project, okay? Tomo Chain, interesting project. I like more Rune, which is Thor Chain. Yeah, this one had a really nice rally to the upside the last few days, not affected by Bitcoin. This does look like it wants to go to higher levels. Reason why? This is one of those altcoins that is completing the third wave, right? How many times on the live streams we've been talking about some altcoins just about to create this wave over here. A lot of them are still down here. They don't pump at the same time. Some of them just skyrocket in a matter of days. And then you're like, hey, look at this one. This one's pumping. And you basically miss the train, right? You want to get in at the lowest price possible. We're going to take a look at Algorand, because Algorand is looking very exciting for a massive move to the upside, even though we've had bad news because it's been called a security and the SEC is, on it. And yeah, it did have a little bit of a drop. But overall, this one completed very nicely the third wave. We have many altcoins that have not completed this third wave from the bottom of January, December of 2022. A lot of them, are not even halfway of the third wave, not even a quarter of the wave, right? There's multiple different altcoins. Algorand is one of them that is very, very disturbing for me, I cannot get bearish on Algorand right over here, even though, I think it's unlikely that Algorand does get below the 15-cent level lows from November, December. Is it possible because of the SEC, right? Is it possible because, it's a security? But I think, this it's not a moment to be worried, right? It's having a huge consolidation at this level. I mean, I wouldn't bet the farm. Of course, it can have a collapse here. It can collapse. We never know for certainty. But I see this having a massive double bottom formation. It is very, very possible. overall, if you are trading this, the projection to the upside is just huge, okay? You can have small little risk, swing trade scenarios have tight invalidation points because the upside momentum, the potential of it is huge, right? If you know that you could hit this high created in February on Algorand. Algorand is an insane bullish project, by the way, of course. Just by aiming for the highs, even though higher is likely, you are risking small amounts here for that potential swing trade. You get stopped out, okay, fine, you might catch the other one. And this is a trade that could last for weeks, okay? But overall, I don't see Algorand breaking 15 cents and going to 12 cents, right? This is just unlikely in my personal opinion. So this is why it is worth to try and get into these small little swing trades with tight invalidations, because this could give you a reward 5, 10 to 1 risk to reward, right? So you can pay off 2, 3 stop losses if you wish, because you know that you have that possibility of an uptrend on Algorand in the coming weeks. It's just my personal opinion, of course, but make sure to have good risk management. A lot of people don't have good risk management, and they are very, very, they get disappointed, they get angry. You said this, you said that. Hey, most important thing that I want to explain to my community is risk management. If you don't have your risk management well in place, the market is just going to get you off. Don't add up to a position here because this could collapse. Of course it can. Look at Terra Luna, look at FTX, look at, all of these. What if Algorand were to be one of those that actually does disappear and collapse? Well, you want to be protected. You don't want to have adding positions and far away liquidation price, because it's dangerous. Andy, please check 2019 chart similarities with BTC. Absolutely. Shoot, I need to shoot off. We'll watch the rest later. Crow, thank you very much. Right, let's take a look at 2019 here, like a man is saying. Can you take a look at the similarities? Andy, please check the similarities of 2019. Absolutely. Let's do that, guys. Let's do that here. Take a look at Bitcoin. Similarities. We got that resistance zone here with a volume strategy. It's not a bad attempt. It's not a bad attempt, okay? It's not a bad attempt. Anyway, let's go back here and take a look at the similarities of 2019. And we talked about this before. Let's go to the 3-day chart, right? Every candlestick is 3 days. The similarities on Bitcoin and from 2019 till today, okay? This is absolutely mind-blowing, okay? Because, yes, history doesn't repeat. The peak from 2017, back here, in 2017 at $20,000, was not the same peak here from 2021. We actually created a double top. So it's not the same, right? But it did peak right over here. It's a peak, but it's a different peak. So the bottom is not the same as well, right? This is the local bottom, right? The 15,500. But look at the similarities here. Yeah, we talked about this on a live stream a few weeks ago, and there is huge similarities. The biggest support level from 2018 was the $6,000 level. We were bouncing from this level for months and months, right? In 2018, bounce, 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 till it gets an aggressive breakdown. The biggest support level here from 2021 and 2022, well, it was the $30,000 range, right? Bounce, 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 consolidation, not much of a bounce, breakdown, right? Large consolidation here entering into 2019, mid 2022, a little bit of more downside. Round formation though, you can see that the selling pressure is exhausted. Very nice recovery here, coming to the most important neckline that Bitcoin has in its history, right? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, basically $30,000 is just the neckline. This neckline, if broken in the next coming weeks, it's going to be the sign of Bitcoin has bottomed out. The bottom for Bitcoin is in, basically. That would be my sentiment here looking at Bitcoin. When we do see this important neckline being broken, we can see that it was already creating a higher low. And this was a black swan event. So we could get into a financial meltdown, economy collapsing, you name it, black swan event, whatever, to create a massive, huge drop, right? If we were to go to $40,000 in the coming weeks, overall, I would think that we're still going to create a higher low despite the economy, despite, a massive black swan event. This will indicate for me breaking above $30,000 with volume that the bottom is very likely in. However, I will be bearish. There will be a retracement. This run up to $40,000 is unlikely going to take us to, 69K and even higher. But never say never, right? Never say never. Maybe this time is different. Maybe this time is different and the bullishness is going to be absolutely insane. Or maybe this time is different and we're not going to break this neckline. The sentiment and everything points out is going to break out here. The reason why, there is proven data from Glassnode and from other sources that there is heavy accumulation happening at this zone. That same data also from 2019 hitting $6,000 was indicating that was heavy accumulation as well at $6,000 range, under $6,000. So there's a lot of data that is suggesting, hey, it's very similar to what happened back here in 2019. There is actually not much selling pressure here. There's actually large whale accumulation at this zone. That is strange. Shouldn't the accumulation happen at the bottom and not, after pumping for several weeks? Well, yeah, I mean, this is a sign that the whales know and they want the price to push up potentially to $40,000, maybe $45,000. That is the moment they're going to take profits, no doubt about that. But they will potentially try and push the price up there. There will be a small euphoria stage, okay? There will be a small euphoria stage saying, oh my goodness, Bitcoin is trading at $35,000, $40,000. Is this time different? Are we going to all-time highs? Well, we want to be extremely cautious. That will be a level where likely, institutions will be taking, massive profits, by just having 50% more of what they invested. Say they, if you invest $1 billion and you're making 1.5 billion, hey, you're making 500 million, on that move. Why not, just dump the market, take those profits? So this is, something that we'll be checking, of course, if that were to be the case. $32,000 it is. Yeah, by the looks of things, we are seeing Bitcoin pumping a little bit, right? It's having a little bit of pumpy action. And I mean, this for me was looking for long positions, no doubt. But it would have been ideal to kind of claim the lows here. It would have been nice to claim the lows. The good thing about trading a range, that you don't have that huge volatility, right? You don't have that volatility that is going to, get you out of the market. So this is why range trading is sometimes nice for some scalps, especially when you have these proven support levels, right? Just like here, you need to use a little bit of your imagination as well, okay, guys? We do have, session volume profile. That point of control of yesterday, if you were waiting for that level to be hit, you would have you basically missed this long trade. Currently hitting the point of control from today. Slightly front run. What is really nice here is the Gartley pattern. Look at this. You might think, where can I get the low from the Gartley pattern? Here, here, here. I'm confused. Well, it is pretty obvious. It's the last pivot low before you run up, right? There's a bit of volatility here, but it's the last pivot low before you start breaking the lower highs, right? All of this is part of the impulsive move here. So you do have that, Gartley pattern here playing into place right there. That was pretty good. This is why we're still running up here. The target of the Gartley pattern is hitting the 618 from this pivot C to the low. You just tap that level to perfection right now. Look at this. Absolutely phenomenal. It's absolutely crazy how these harmonic patterns do play out. It's pivot low, pivot high, creating that wave up, B, C, and then the move down to the 7-8. 7-8 Fibonacci, bang, bounce all the way to the 618, just tapping that level from C to D. Absolutely crazy. Look at that. Look at this. Pretty insane. From the pivot high there, C point, to the low, you're tapping the 618 there to the exact dollar right there. Look at this, 29,350. What is the highs? 29,305. 29,305, not 50. That's the highs right there. 618 from this pivot high to the low. Absolutely crazy. That is the target. That is your get out, right? Get out from the trade. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. BTC 0, Kasta is the future. No, I don't think BTC to 0. Why do you say that? BTC is phenomenal. It's decentralized money, right? It's decentralized gold, if you wish. Kasta is really good. Talking about Kasta, yeah, they're doing an insane job, guys. Check out Kasta if you haven't done yet. They want to be the leaders in easy crypto payments, okay? If you scroll down in the description, you can download the application for free. And you can tell it to your say to your friends, hey, download Kasta. We can send even $1 worth of Bitcoin for free and instant, right? You can send $10 to your mobile app, test it out, get someone to download it, and you're sending crypto, Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Ethereum to Ethereum, Tether to Tether, instant and for free, guys. Pretty cool stuff here. Debit card is coming out very soon as well. There's a lot of regulation and, behind this. This is not going to take a couple of weeks. This is going to take some time, but they are working very hard on this, guys. So imagine, you have your wallet, you're sending crypto for free and instant, right? It takes like 1 to 2 seconds, right? To receive that cryptocurrency. It's pretty impressive how they've built up the application on the Matic network, of course. Check it out, guys. It is absolutely insane. Big things coming also as well for IBAN transfer as well, okay? This is, big things coming. They are working very hard. Check out the application, guys. You can download it for free. If you do deposit $20, you do get 200 Kasta tokens, right? But that is up to you. But you can deposit, $5 and test it out, guys. Test it out because it's pretty impressive how it actually works. They have the easy engine swap, okay? So if you want to receive Ethereum, somebody's sending you Bitcoin, but I only want to receive on Ethereum, that Bitcoin is directly transferring to Ethereum, right? Pretty insane stuff. Really cool. Right, let's take a look. Andy, what is your price prediction for the end of the day today? Wow, very good question. What is my price prediction for the end of today? I'm going to say, even though I'm leaning bearish on the midterm, I do see a high possibility short term that we are going to hit $30,000, right? $30,000 is going to be my prediction before the end of the day, okay? End of today, we at least going to hit $30,000 instead of actually rolling down here. If we are rolling down from this level at the moment, for me, there's two scenarios: dip down here and then move up, or move up from here. There is something telling me that, yeah, looking at the chart, if we do come down, the more bullish I'm going to be, okay? Especially if we do get this kind of consolidation, we could claim these lows. Then I will likely be entering into a long position. I just need to see this price action, guys. I just need to see that failed breakdown from 28,700, 28,800, right? That range, that is the moment I could have very nice invalidation points, and risk to reward could be relatively nice because, we could come up to these highs if we claim these lows, right? Bang, bang. So yeah, that would be my prediction. Andy, do you think BTC hits 25k or 35k first, says Justin? Wow. Let's talk NFT. Andy, can you check link, please? Thanks. Wow. Let's talk NFT. I got Maurizio here. I was the other day on his channel, okay? Check out Let's Talk NFT or NFT Shilio. He's absolutely awesome in the NFT industry. And yeah, check him out. He's a great guy. Maurizio, thanks for joining the live stream. Let's take a look at Chainlink. But you know the deal. 90% of my trading is on Bybit. It is on 100% of my crypto trading is on Bybit. I was going to say on Bitcoin, sorry. Trading on Bybit, of course. But yeah, 90% of my trading is on Bitcoin. I trade 90% of the times Bitcoin. Very rarely some altcoins now and then, maybe Ethereum, maybe some other random altcoins. But yeah, basically focusing on Bitcoin. You can trade Chainlink, Ethereum, many different cryptos, okay? They have hundreds of cryptos here on Bybit. It's my favorite crypto trading platform. You do still get that insane bonus, guys, of $30,000 worth of bonus that it can be claimed at the rewards hub, okay? Once you sign up with a link, another way to support the channel, but it's another way for you to trade in one of the best crypto trading platforms and get the best bonus that there is available out there right now on the crypto exchanges. So check it out, guys. Bybit, number one. KYC is coming soon, but there's nothing to be fearful with KYC unless, of course, there are restrictions in your country. But for that, we come in with the next nice decentralized exchange, derivatives exchange that we're going to talk about next week, okay? So make sure to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. This is what we are here for as well. Decentralization, Apex seems like a really cool derivatives exchange. So let's go right away through Chainlink for Maurizio. This for me is an extremely boring range, okay? Sorry, guys. Throat's getting dry. So basically, nothing has changed here, Maurizio, on Chainlink. It's in a massive, large accumulation stage. I don't think the moment Chainlink has an attempt to break below the $5.50 lows, it's going to be the moment of, hey guys, I am, putting 20% of my US dollar tether of my stable coins into Chainlink. I strongly believe in this project, and that is going to be a golden opportunity, between $4 and $5. If it does manage to go down there, it is shopping time. That will be the spring point, in my personal opinion, from this accumulation. This is a Wyckoff accumulation. Come on. It's pretty obvious for me, right? Market moves like this. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, you could have those stages of, like bearish flags. But overall, this ain't no bearish flag. This has been trading sideways for over a year right now. This is clear for me a large accumulation. In the next coming weeks, if Bitcoin goes down to 25K or 24K, which is going to be quite an interesting zone, okay? I think that's going to be bullish zone for Bitcoin. I expect a big bounce. 25, 24, 23 would be a little bit, difficult to believe it's going to get a bounce, but I strongly believe it will in the end. And we'll be talking through that scenario on the different videos. Chainlink, big massive range, no news here. It's just bouncing up and down. Currently, it's at the exact center of this range. So yeah, it's very, very hard to say right now the price direction on Bitcoin on Chainlink. It's just trading sideways in between $9 and $5, $9 and $6 even for the last 12 months. Overall, this is bullish. This is bullish consolidation. Whether we do hit $6 or $5 in the coming weeks, it is bullish. This is a dip down below this level. Yeah, this ain't gonna be a breakdown like this and go to $2. This is very unlikely to happen. This will be the moment where it actually has a massive run up and finally comes all the way. I actually prefer Chainlink to come down to these levels in the coming weeks and then finally overshoot the highs of $9. That is just the most likely scenario here, guys. Maurizio. Short-term analysis on Chainlink. I mean, all depending on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is the leader of the market. You could not go too technical here as it's just very, very choppy inside of a range. Not much to say about Chainlink. Very, very choppy. Right, so let's take a look. How a beginner should start in crypto. Well, just enjoy the journey. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube. I do have the masterclass, or depending if you want to trade it. Do you want to learn about blockchain technology? Do you want to learn about, every single different project that there is right there? It depends if you're looking for trading or for investing or depending. But if you're looking for trading, I do have the Legends Trading Masterclass that you can purchase. Okay, down below in the description. That is, of course, going from basic stuff to more advanced stuff to know how we're reading the market, right? To get into those trading opportunities with risk management. Check it out. The course is down below in the description as well. So, right. 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 Can we check out Rune? Absolutely. Andy, check Cake is testing the lows. Okay, let's take a look at Rune right away. Taxman bearish on Apex. He is. He is. Definitely is. Let's take a look at Rune right away. And I'm going to have to leave after taking a look at this crypto. And the reason why is I got the live stream with the Legends Trading community. Okay, feel free to join the Legends Trading community. There's where we discuss the trading scenarios as well. We are more active there. I post daily updates on Bitcoin. So yeah, I got the live stream in about 20 minutes right then with the Legends Trading community, answering questions, Q&A, Bitcoin analysis, trading scenarios. Rune. This one did get a pretty nice hit as well the last few days. Overall, it ain't looking bad. Rune is going to be one of the leaders in interoperability, right? Where you can actually send from the Ethereum blockchain from the Matic network to Avalanche, okay, and swapping into different blockchains, okay. This is a pretty cool, interesting project, Rune, Thorchain. Looking at the technical analysis, if we do not get a bloodbath with Bitcoin, we are trending up here locally. A good sign about this on Rune, we had the lower low, right? Lower low in November of 2022. So when we do take a look at the price action, this is a confirmed lower low right there. This is a confirmed lower high as you did create a low right there. Okay, from this low, you create a low. So you broke structure with this price action, you like it or not. This is one of the main reasons why you actually created a higher low right there. A bit of exhaustion here the last few days, not managing to get to the highs, but no time to panic here. No time to panic. I think the total crypto market cap, I think the altcoins are just going to lag behind. I don't see a major collapse happening in the next coming days. I think it's unlikely. S&P 500 is bullish in my opinion. It's still going to continue up in the coming weeks. It might help some of the altcoins as well, the crypto market in general. So I strongly believe that Rune is not going to get beneath this low over here. It can tap it. It can get supported, get a failed breakout, double bottom scenario, and that would be ideal. Algorand is forming something very similar. So Algorand is a different case though, as it is, being absolutely destroyed by the SEC, okay? Calling it a security. So overall, Rune does not look bad. It does not look bad. As long as we stay above this high or even test it, we are still in the first impulsive wave from the lows, still in the second corrective wave. This could be, the start of of the third wave, and we're just basically creating the first wave, right? We've just created the first wave, and this is the second wave inside of that third wave, right? Everything points out that this looks pretty good. I'm bullish on... Should I load some more cake? Guys, Andy, good to see you. King, Buffer, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining, but I'm going to be wrapping it up, okay? This was it for the live stream. I got another live stream with the Legends Trading community. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You did get a little bit of educational here. Scenarios here for Bitcoin would be nice to get to slightly lower levels. I will be looking very carefully to see how we test 28,700, 28,800 range. Thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you in the next live stream.